hope y'all are having a good day. For me, it's Saturday, but I hope you're having a good day today. Today we're going to do a quick progression video. I'm going to give you a couple of progressions to do at home so that you can just be keeping up your technique and working those muscles and everything. The progressions I'm going to give you may not be the hardest thing you've ever done, but you always need to revisit your basics. But what I do want you to do is I want you to make sure that what you're doing is correct. And I'll explain that more when I get there. But let's go ahead and hop into our progressions. I have two for you today. So let's go ahead and do the first one. The first one's going to be a little harder than the second one. The second one's where I really want you to focus on your technique. But let's go ahead and do the first one. So we're going to start with the chaîné. We chaîné 1, 2. We are going to prepare for I think it's a left attitude and plie, 3, 4. We come down with the left leg. The right leg is going to fan around 5, 6, 7. We're going to end in a ballet passe en releve 8. So let me break that down for you. So we have 5, 6. So you're just going to start tendu devant. 5, 6, 7, chaîné. 1, 2. You're going to prepare. So you're going to fall on this right leg. 1, 2, you're going to do a attitude. You're going to do an attitude on your right leg. So the left leg is going to be an attitude on plie, on a releve, so in a forced arch. 3, 4, and you're not going to go that far. I just couldn't stop myself. Your arms are just going to come down. So we're here. It goes 3, 4. You're going to bring that left leg that's in the back down, crossing in front. 5, 6, 7. So the right leg is going to be the leg that fans around from right to left. And then the left supporting leg is bent. We're going to finish 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're going to finish on a releve, in a passe, a ballet passe, or turned out passe with the arms in a high V. So we have chaîné, attitude, fan, finishing, and a releve passe. So we have 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And you want to try to hold that passe as long as you can. Try to hold it for 2 or 3 counts. So let's try that again. So we have 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, no, maybe so. So let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, whoop, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I mentioned this, but if you notice, my supporting leg is bent in my fan. I am on a forced arch. So let's go over some things. So making sure that on your chaîné turn, you're trying to hit that first position in your chaîné and your weight's through the inside of your feet. In your attitude that is on a forced arch, make sure that that knee's coming out from the hip. So you don't want your knee to be out here. You want it to be in line with the hip. Supporting leg is bent in the fan kit. You're on a forced arch there as well. And that's really use your core there, and you can kind of take the core and bring it back and around while you're doing that fan, and it'll kind of help you counterbalance that leg. And then make sure your shoulders are pressed down when your arms are in the V, shoulder blades and your port bras is engaged, and you're just really pushing that weight into the floor for your passe. So let's do this one more time. You can set this to any music that you want to. You can put this to a faster tempo or a slower tempo. So I'm gonna leave that up to you. But let's do this one more time and we'll get on to our next combination, progression. 5, 6, 7, Chenet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So that is combination progression 1. Progression 2 is going to be tombe pas de bourrée, extension à la seconde 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one is simpler, but how am I putting this? It may be simpler, but I want to give you something simple so that you have time to really make sure that it's correct, okay? So our tombe pas de bourrée, we're just gonna start in B+. We're going to tombe, which means to fall. So we're falling on the right leg. So we have tombe, back, side, front. Now, I know we can all step back, side, front. I know that's easy, but I want you to take it slow, and I want you to make sure that when you tombe and you go back, that when you're in this susu, this 5th position, you're squeezing your inner thighs and pushing outwards, so you're helping hold that turn out there. Your glutes are squeezed, your hips are under, the weight is pushing through the inside of the feet. You should see no light between the legs. When we go out to 2nd position, same thing. I'm standing here so solid that if someone were to come push me over, I'm not going anywhere. And then you step in front, okay? So I really want you to take the time to make sure that everything is correct, okay? So we have tombe, pas de bourrée, whoops, let me try that again. I tricked myself. We have tombe, pas de bourrée. From here, we come down into a plie. I do have my legs in plie, but my right heel is popped. I'm gonna go, let's see, hold on one second. Okay, we're gonna do 2 separate things. The first version of this combination, it's gonna be more of a battement. The second one is going to be more of a développé. So let's go with the battement first. We have tombe, pas de bourrée, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna do a développé battement on relevé. The second one, we're gonna do a développé and we're gonna hold it. So from your tombe pas de bourrée, you're going to développé this right leg up into a 2nd position. Supporting foot is on relevé. Arms are gonna be out, having a straight body line here. And we're gonna bring it up into a 2nd battement kick, okay? 6, 7, and tombe, pas de bourrée, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's your first one. I wanna see a nice, strong battement on that relevé. So let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, and tombe, pas de bourrée, and up. So see how I'm really trying to hold that out on my relevé? That's your goal. Hold that battement, that développé battement, as long as you can on that relevé. So the second version to this would be our tombe pas de bourrée. We're going to développé this 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the second version to this progression. On the second version, make sure that you're bringing that right leg through the back of the left leg. Come through coupe, come through passe. Then with this right leg bent, you want to make sure you are in line on top of the left hip, that almost kind of think of this right hip sitting on top of this left hip. You can't actually sit on top of it, but we want to think of that weight being on top. Then from there, we can unfold, okay? So let's try version number 2. 5, 6, 7, and tombe, parez-vous-rez. 5, 6, 7, 8. And we want to try to hold that as long as possible. So I am going to leave you with those 2 progressions. You can set both of these to music. You can do a slower tempo, a faster tempo, whichever one you prefer. Be sure to video yourself. Send these progressions in to us on Facebook or Instagram, email, whatever. We'd love to put these on our social media. We want to see you dancing, and just make sure you send this in. What else was I gonna say? Make sure that you're taking the time to do everything correctly. That's why we like to give these simpler things. For our more advanced dancers, these would be a little more simple. To our dancers who are maybe at a more beginner level, this would be a challenge for you. So everyone gets something out of this, whether it be a challenge and something for you to work towards, or whether it be something for you to go back and revisit your fundamentals. So I hope that everyone can get something out of this. I hope this keeps you moving, and thank you for watching this progression video, and I will see you soon. Bye.